There we go, guys. Round 4 matchup between TMCI KroLu and Empire ho8ot. Poland against Russia. Protoss against Zerg. Second Zerg we saw today. First time Protoss managed to come out victorious. I would have loved to stream a Bly or Nerd Show, but unfortunately both of them are in-game, and yeah, I could join this game, so better in-game than no game, right? And I think it's always cool to see two guys that probably are still not that famous. I mean, I'm sure that you guys, if you follow the European scene closely, that you heard of both ho8ot and KroLu. But yeah, you probably don't see them in action very often. KroLu actually did play in the first season of the Intel Extreme Masters. He was in the same group as the Maga, Mert, and the Muslim. I'm not sure why he says Rotterdam Overlord's power. That's what I said with ho8ot. Yeah, like, I don't even know the guy very well. He's just always friendly and happy. I don't know what he's taking, but I want some. Give me some, ho8ot. It seems good, these Russians. But yeah, you probably don't see them that often. Yeah, what I want to say, KroLu played in the first season of the Intel Extreme Masters in the group stage together with Mertz, the Muslim, and the Maga. He came very close to beating the Muslim. Actually, was it the group stage? Yeah, I think it was the group stage. I'm a bit confused now, because either he played the Muslim for the qualifier, or he played him in the group stage. But I think he played him in the group stage. And I remember that third game on Shadow Tempo. It was 1-1 between the Muslim and KroLu. And the third game was crazy. Well, KroLu went for some Void Ray proxy. And he totally should have won the game. Like, it was almost 100% over. And then somehow the Muslim managed to kill like 2 Rays with 1 Viking and a bunch of Marines. And then somehow the Muslim came back into the game, even though he only had like 7 to 8 SCVs. And yeah, managed to finish off KroLu with a counterattack. It was a crazy game. I'm sure that people who watched it back then will remember it as well. Well, yeah, that's a long time ago. I haven't seen KroLu for a while, but it's nice to see that he's still around. Another good player from Poland. I guess top 3 Poland Protoss together with Slider and Mana, of which Mana is most likely the best since he's the most accomplished. But current shape, well, Mana is actually quite good again. He did manage to get out of his group at DreamHack, which I think is always impressive if you manage to do that. And actually the second time on a row, of course, he managed to get 2nd place in the first DreamHack Winter 2010. And that's that was even more impressive, but that's a long time ago as well. See the probe and the drone. ho8ot trying to be annoying, blocking the cybernetic score from going up. The probe has to be careful, drones are pretty strong. But he will be able to wipe in his cybernetic score eventually. He didn't really delay it all that much. Oh, KroLu tried to take the extractor, but not today is what KroLu said, and he wipes in the assimilator in time. Meanwhile, we did see a hatch going down before its spawning pool. Quite a big map here. Neo Cup Enigma is the map that we're playing on. It's pretty big, so it's not that funky. Gonna take a small sip. And back I am. So we have KroLu, of course, running around in his main base, trying to chase that drone, but it will be hard to take it out with just the Zealot. ho8ot might actually just save it. If he's gonna set it out right now, Chronobus goes off on the gateway. I want to say Warp Gate, but then I realized, nah, that's wrong. On the gateway, and he will be able to get this Stalker out, and he will be able to take out the drone if he wants that. He's actually gonna go for this sort of minor harassment, which became more popular in the previous months in well, he's even went double Zealot. Sorry, kind of missed that while I was drinking water. A double Zealot Stalker opening over here for KroLu. ho8ot is going to counterattack while just running in a bunch of links into the main base from KroLu, which is going to be annoying, but he should be able to take it out with just the probes if he really wants to get a surround on it. And meanwhile, these 2 Zealots and the Stalker should be able to do quite some damage. This Queen is taking a lot of damage right now. ho8ot, what are you doing? Didn't micro his Queen in like forever. He did do some damage to the Zealot though, but yeah, that's definitely not a good trade. He's making 8 Zerglings now at once. Already a very effective harass here by KroLu. He's gonna oh, the Stalker gets trapped. That's actually a little sloppy. He could have done that a little bit better. He will no, actually the Stalker is still alive, but Zerglings will pop out anytime soon, and they will be finished off the Stalker eventually. A lot of low HP drones, but so far they're still alive. Zerglings running in 1 by 1. Good positioning right here on these Zealots. Very good. Okay, now the Zergling count is getting a little bit too high. Let's take a look. How many did he kill any drones? He actually managed to kill 2 drones. I'm not sure if one of them was in the main base. No drones, no probes lost for KroLu, so I'm not sure how what happened to those two Zerglings. I was too focused up. But he killed the Queen, and taking out the Queen in this phase of the game is already quite huge. 150 minerals, and it takes a while. A couple of Zerglings right now running by. We only have sentries though. One sentry is taking quite some damage, but these sentries do quite okay against Zerglings. So cool job right there by KroLu. Took out a bunch of links. Now he realizes that he's going to be safe for at least a little while. Taking out these links now as well. Not sure why ho8ot decided to suicide those links, but doesn't matter. And yeah, interesting unorthodox opening already. The double zealot stalker arrest, something MC started to do quite a lot. I saw it on Metalopolis a couple of times. Just run over the first stalker. As long as there's no speed link, you might as well try to force him to make a couple of links. Ooh, the Overlord taking a lot of damage. KroLu became close, but not close enough. It is on the high ground right now. 5 drones being morphed in at once for Empire ho8ot. Road speed being researched. Overseer being morphed in as well. Gonna get a good sneak peek in the main base from KroLu. We'll see that robotics facility, we'll see that additional fort gateway. So he knows pretty much everything that's going on. Still so far I'd feel very comfortable if I was KroLu. I mean, he took out the Queen, he fought off the Zergling harass, which were like 12 Zerglings without any trouble. He's still 10 workers down there, but yeah, that's of course the power of Zerg. But Zerg needs to have more workers as well, so don't get too fooled by those numbers. Ooh, that creep tumor is always almost blocking the hatchery. That was very close. ho8ot taking a relatively quick turret over here, even though this turret, yeah, it's a rich mineral field with only 5 patches, but still, certainly when you have a low amount of drones, it's actually really nice to have this expand. If you are like only on 50 drones and you can be on 3 base, you might as well saturate that one a little bit with 12 to 14 drones, and you really get a lot of money out of it. Currently 47 drones for our Russian Zerg, 35 probes for the Polish Protoss player. 5 idling sentries over here. Terminate being used on this robotics facility. That's very good actually. I'm not sure if there is an observer on the field already. Yes, there is. Just missed it. 7 roaches now at once being morphed in by ho8ot. Realizing that just in case that KroLu wants to move out. Terminate lasts so long against a single robot. It's so annoying. Even though he's not planning to make Colossi, so it's not the end of the world right now for KroLu. But still an unused spell. It's something that you can really evolve strategies around, if you ask me. Couple of roaches taking control of the Salnaga White Tower in the middle of the map. Looks laggy, this team. More and more drones coming out from the hatcheries for our Russian Zerg. Very nice cruise for it actually. I really like it. 10-minute mark, and he's already getting close to the center of the map. Like, he will easily be able to protect his turret. Nothing has to worry about. Nothing. Does KroLu see this? Yes, KroLu does see this. Good job right there by KroLu. Actually going to try to sandwich these roaches, but they are speed roaches, and we do not have blink yet on the Protoss side, so nothing to worry about. A lot of energy. Come on, KroLu. Chrono boost a little bit. I don't really understand. Chrono boosting the Twilight Console right now, but he's still having way too much energy. He's wiping in a lot of units over here, so you might as well Chrono boost the gateways then. Minor exchange in the middle of the map. KroLu is really going for this though. 9 roaches now at once being morphed in, and tunneling claws is almost down. I think ho8ot will be safe on creep. Where's the observer? Where's the observer? Here's the observer. Now we will be able to take out this creep tomb. It's also important. Roaches engaging. It's going to be a very interesting engage. I think ho8ot should wait a little bit longer. He's making 8 roaches at once. This is not the moment to fight. Well, he didn't actually lose that many units. He's just letting KroLu waste a lot of energy. These zealots will get taken out. KroLu still wiping in a lot over here as well on this high ground. 5 more stalkers. This is going to get really close. But I do think in the long run ho8ot will be able to hold this. How much energy we have left? Well, a force field of 6 or 7 left. There we go, 2 more force fields. The roach is taking quite some damage. And here we go, final go for ho8ot right now. Final go, but a big go right now. Nice force field, still so many force fields. I can't believe it. Well, 7 to be precise. KroLu did take out a lot of roaches right there, but the roach number just keeps on increasing. 7 roaches at once being morphed in. We still have 1100 minerals, and he's currently supply capped. Here come the roaches while the hatchery is taking a lot of damage. Roaches coming from all sides right now. Offensive blink, or defensive blink rather, on top of a couple of roaches. That sounds weird, but that's the way it was. These drones right now taking a lot of damage, but KroLu is doing a really effective job so far with these blink stalkers. Takes out another overlord. Roach is trying to catch up. Now off creep though, so it's going to be a lot easier for blink stalkers to micro. 11 more roaches on the way. The macro is not selecting from ho8ot. Using tunneling claws right there, but we have an observer idling above them. The roaches. Roaches doing a very good job right now against stalkers. Probably gonna use tunneling claws again. Plop. Plop. No tunneling claws. Loses one more overload in the process. Doesn't want to lose his hatchery. Here we go for it. Blink Stalker Micro once again. But roaches coming in from all directions. Once more, we have Queen still larva injecting this hatchery. Stalker's running really low on HP. And even though the roach number is dwindling, there should be enough roaches to clear up the stalker fort, even though the reinforcements from KroLu are helping out a lot. But every time I look at the production tab, the roach number just keeps increasing. Like, how can I even produce so many roaches and fight at the same moment? 7, 8, 9, 12 at once. Just 6 stalkers remaining right now for KroLu. Only 60 supply. He's gonna walk in 6 more stalkers though. Good job right there by KroLu. But look at these roaches. The roaches right now really sandwiching these stalkers. He's probably gonna blink on the low ground, take on Overlord. That's exactly what he does. Is he chrono boosting? Chrono boosting his Nexus right now. Chrono boosting his robotics. Took out a lot of drones though. It's 45 drones right now against 45 probes, so that's not that bad. But 51 armies, 51 supply army difference. Taking out more and more creep tools. Oh, wow, blinking even on high ground. I didn't even see it because of the graphics on this PC. But we do have an overseer. Now the roaches are making their way over to the expand from KroLu. KroLu is not paying attention right now. Does not force field. Now he drops a force field. Kind of a panic force field. A Carmack force field, I'd say. Just force field because something is wrong. You don't have no ND. And then KroLu says, lol, I'm so bad. GG. ho8ot takes the first map. Was close though. Was very close. But very nice macro by ho8ot. I can't believe that. Even under all that pressure, so many blink stalkers literally at the front door, even killing a lot of his drones. He kept hitting his ejections, and that was actually the reason why he was able to produce so sick amount of roaches all the time. I mean, you guys saw it open. I just had the production tab open. It was like 7 roach, 9 roach, 12 roach. Okay, jump back to 4 roach, 12 roach, 4 roach, 6 roach. So very good macro right there by ho8ot.